Well, good afternoon. Thank you for, thank you for joining me. Brand image, customer experience and customer engagement. Well, it's been a little while since I've done a video. So we're now back in the office. And I've wanted to do this one for a little bit of time because I'm working with a client at the moment. Just chilling back out. Working with a client at the moment who is adamant that the industry awards and the industry recognition will help them get more customers. And by that I mean the little stickers that go on the window. They've achieved ground of the year, venue of the year. Now, the problem with this, and the problem with a lot of businesses, they're chasing the unobtainable. Now, I wanted to show this particular business a reason why I believe a lot of these industry awards are either paid for or have got no relevance to the customers coming in. Yeah, don't get me wrong, recognition from your customers, your feedback is one thing. Now, as I've just said, this particular customer wants to win venue of the year, wants to win this ground of the year, wants to win this, in their eyes, a prestigious certificate. They have made it. They are the 2018, 2019. And I've said to them, forget about it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth putting. I said, because it's corrupt. There are so many times in the past that you listen to the industry. And I said, now let's take this into context. I'd be more concerned about your customers' feedback than I would about what the industry is saying about you. Because the industry can be bought. Now, the reason I say this is because this is exactly what I think is happening and, proof to this. So I've got a customer in a sector that's going out. They're trying to do the right thing. They've got free Wi-Fi. They've got flushing toilets. They've got showers, male and female. They've got hard standing car parking. They've got road signs. They've got disabled access. They've got it. They've got it all. They tick all the boxes. Every box that's there to be ticked in this survey and in this sort of ground recognition, they've got it. They tick it. Undisputed. No problem. But they haven't won. So there's a ground somewhere else that has. So I said to him, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. No. And go and have a look. So I go and have a look. And sure enough, it's fabricated. Now, I mean this in the politest sense of the term. It is a ground. They don't have disabled access. The toilets are outside the main building. The car park is full of potholes. There's no signs. There's no stairs with handwells. There's no functioning air dryer in the particular venue that I went, or the part of the venue that I went to. If it rains, it floods the car park. The walk to the first position is like knee deep in long grass. They haven't cut it. So you're saying that these are worlds apart. How would they win? Well, every corporate day, every Zumba class, every cup of coffee they sell, they get their customers to just go online. If you're happy with us, boom, fill this in. So the venues got recognised by the current customers, not potential. So they have a Zumba day. So the 20 Zumba girls fill out the thing. And they do 3 or 4 Zumba days a week. Great, they're all filling in these forms, which is not a true reflection on new customers coming in. So when you have to go back to the venue and say, look, you've got a tarmac drive, they haven't. You've got toilets and showers, they kind of have, but they're in a separate outbuilding. You've got Wi-Fi, they haven't. You've got disabled access, they haven't. You've got a car park that doesn't flood, they have. It's not relevant. And they're miles away. So what I want to try and do in this little video is to smack your head against the wall. Concentrate on the customers you've got. Concentrate on building your reputation. Have a look at what the others are doing, by all means. That's what I suggest. That's what I recommend. Take yourself outside and go, what do they do differently? They're in my area. What do they do differently? How do they do it? How do they do this? Right. And then concentrate on building the feedback for your customers. I'd rather see a load of feedback from local people and local customers coming time and time and time again than 1 or 2 fleeting, yes, it was lovely, great, thank you very much, send your friends. When you're starting to get advocates, These are the people you need to say thank you. So check your brand, check your image, check your customer engagement. And if those customers are local, you're doing something right. Now work out how you improve what you're doing and get them to come back time and time again. And there was something I got told a long time ago. You never spend a pound chasing 50p. It's going to sound hypothetical, but if you're starting to chase customers, the imaginary customers, you're going to be wasting your time. And I've always said you want a target approach. Find out what you do well, what your customers look like, and what your customers want. So like we come back to the customer I'm working for, the client I'm working for at the moment. They want an industry qualification that says they're the best ground, best venue, blah, blah, blah. They ain't going to get it because they aren't going to fabricate it. They want to get it on merit. They want to get it because their ground it's got a full bar with all the drinks and soft drinks, teas and coffees. It's got Costa. It's got all of these facilities, but it's not basically badgering its customers to sign a little bit of paper to push them up the rankings. It's concentrating on what it's doing, which is delivering a service. So you have to understand, I'd rather it concentrate on delivering the service for the customers it's got. Maybe chase a couple of new ones, targeted, understood where we're going, what we're doing. But there comes a point, if your customers are coming in weekly, and in some respects daily, monthly, look after them. Build your brand, build your reputation. Understand the communication and the expectation. I don't quite see how winning this award is going to bring them any more customers. It's going to elevate them in the industry. No, it's not really, because the industry already know they exist. So you're working on the fact I'd rather be concerned that the local press know about you. Yes, if we were going to say, right, we need it, we're going to go in the local press, we're already in the local press. So it's that kind of thing that goes, what are you really trying to achieve? What is the reason to hit this target? Is I want this, a desired outcome, a desired goal. But at the end of the day, you know, we're working together at the moment. We've got customers coming in, we've got advocates, we're building memberships, we're building reward schemes, and the customers are coming back and back and back. We're turning over millions of pounds. But I think if they start targeting this particular award, they're going to start losing their basic customers, their bread and butter customers, because they're going to start neglecting them. So what I want to try and say to you is understand what you do, how you do it, and concentrate on what you do and how you can make it better. Now, I've said in a few recent videos about, are you working in the business, getting your hands in the clay, sitting behind, pressing the buttons, or are you working for the benefit of the business, going out? Now, I've said to this particular client, get out and go networking. You know, the business runs itself. You've got 50 or 60 staff there. Get out networking. Get out and go and meet people. There's a car run. Get out and go and do the car run in the, you know, the classic car you've got. Get out and go and meet people, and then get to speak to the people that run that classic car run and invite them back to your venue and say, well, by the way, if you're passing, why don't you stop in at mine? I'll quite happily do that for you. So take yourself out of the business, which is what, as a consultant, I do. Set of eyes looking down. Right, okay, this is what we've got to look at. This is what we've got to do. But we're never losing sight of the customers that bring us the money. They make the wages. They pay the wages week in, week out. So we've got to develop. We appreciate that. If you're not going with the flow, you're standing still and your competitors are overtaking you. But don't chase nothing. Alter, adapt for a reason, for a purpose. So it's like I come back to, I'm working with this client and we're going to kind of ignore this industry award, but I want you to have a look at what you do in your business. Are you chasing a white elephant? Have a look. Think about your clients, your customers, your potential customers. Where are they? What do they look like? And how you get them into your business. So think about your business and develop your business for your potential customers, current and future. Anyway, have a good day. Take care.